Hello lovelies, welcome back to my channel. I was going to film doing a bit of my junk journal I'm working on for my mama, but I'm having paper cutter issues. I broke mine, it's in pieces. I went and bought a new one earlier on today so I can crack on with making the journal since it's one of my mum's Christmas presents. Got the cutter home, it don't cut in straight lines. It's supposed to. You line everything up, you hold it really still, you get someone else to try it because you think you have shaky hands and it might be that, and no, it does not cut in straight lines. So I thought instead I'd give you a little peek into next year's bullet journal. So in the front, it doesn't have a place in this one. This is a lemon, by the way, in the lovely aqua kind of bluey green, turquoise, whatever kind of colour. Sorry, I've got ink and what have you on my hands, because I was trying to do a few bits even with my wobbly paper cutter, and yeah, it all went wrong. Anyway, there's no place in the key in this lemon, so I've done my own with my little cute key there, and I haven't got stuck by the rules. I've done symbols that I need and I will use. So they might not be everyone's cup of tea. I've done a little bell for anniversary, a cake for birthdays, an arrow as usual, what everyone does for task migrated, a heart for sentimental dates, like days like on the anniversary of when my dad died and I want to go to the cemetery, and like my dad and my uncle and my nan, their birthdays, when you don't want to put cake and celebrate it because they're no longer here, but I do put a heart because I'll be going to the cemetery. So that's that. Pound for paydays, and here events, tasks, appointments, important and cancelled. My first page, I've just done a little rustic kind of circle with roses. I've done it really rough, the same as I've done the rose down here, and just wrote Ali the Cockney Crafter, that's me, and my email address in case I ever lose this, although I won't. I'll come to this. This is my time log legend. I'll come to that in a minute. Here's my contents, and any collections I put a pink dot next to them. So let's start. Here I've done the same kind of rustic circle, and I wanted like the same kind of thing with my 2019, so I went very loosely, not sticking within the lines, just to make it look rough but cute, and yeah, I like how it turned out. So that's my first page. My year at a glance that I could not for love nor money get right. Every time I tried, and then I was doing white out and trying again and doing white out, and in the end I thought, you know what, it's too many months to get right all in one go when you're me that forgets what they're doing and just goes wrong, you know. I really am not the perfect person to do anything like this, but I'm keen, you know, and I'm a trier, so you can't give me that. But anyway, I printed off the months on my printer and stuck them in, and I'm really happy with it. What I did do was I wrote 2019 over and over again in really small numbers to create the shape of the numbers 2019, and then I just did a silver drop shadow, and although there is no outer borders, I think it came out really good because that drop shadow makes it look like there are borders to your numbers when there aren't, you know. So I was really pleased with how that turned out. On this page it's dates that matter, and there's family birthdays and anniversaries, and yeah, just nice and simple, lots of room to add for more. January we've got quite a lot of family things, but yeah, there's still room, and so I don't think people know. I know that my family are not going to have 4 babies in this January because only one is due, so you've got another birthday to go in there, hopefully, unless they're not a little bit late or a little bit early, and that'd be last year's. But yeah, there's plenty of room for birthdays and anniversaries and whatnot. Oh, and I know that my handwriting and my lettering and that is really dodgy in places. I know. I'm not good at it. I'm practicing every day. It's in my little habit trackers. I mark off, but I do. I practice hand lettering every day in the hope that I'll get better. Right, I've got a savings tracker here. I've got another one further on, and a bit more about savings as well. But this first one here, I've just drawn rough boxes with cursive handwriting joining right in, so the month becomes part of the box. I've divided them in two, and in the bottom I've wrote £25, and at the top I've put £50 plus. Always the optimist that I might be able to save £50 plus. I doubt it, but I did this. I probably will. Actually, no, I don't doubt it. I will be able to, because later on I'll show you. I've tried to do some more, like working out my finances better. But anyway, this is for a specific thing, saving up for an holiday. So that's the savings there that I will colour in when I manage to, if I manage to save that month. Here, debt-free me. I've only got 2 debts. I'm quite fortunate. I did have other ones that I paid off, but I've got these 2 left. And in January, the very 1st of January, I will mark off on here where I am with those. That's the blue and the red. And so hopefully over the year I will see those blue and red lines going down. Here I've got green for savings, and that just relates to just this page, you know. So for what I'm saving for there, I can hopefully watch it going up, and it might give me the incentive, seeing that each month, marking it on, to tighten my belt, save a bit harder, make more of an effort, you know. I think I'm a very visual person, so if I can see that going up, that's going to encourage me. Here, menopause tracker. Yeah, we don't want to go there really. I couldn't do this on my monthly layouts and that, because some months there's nothing going on at all, you know. Other months, this is all new to me, other months there's hot flushes, night sweats, it's all just everything, it's just awful. So I've got a colour code there, and I thought, I've done the months here and the days, I will just mark if there is anything to mark, you know. Let's move on. Love this one. Christmas savings. Now you'll notice I've only got 10 little stockings, because I save for Christmas from January to October. After then I'm buying them presents, you know. So I've got my little stockings here, and each month I'll mark off what I managed to save, and then I can add it all up here, my total line, and I'll know how much I've got. So I'm really pleased. I love those. I think they're so cute. Books I read in 2019. Yeah, I know again the handwriting's rubbish, but I really did like the ombre effect that I coloured it in with. I take that coloured pencils, and I'm really pleased with it. I've just drawn a few books in at the minute. I read every day, so I'll probably need to add more. There's not a day when I don't read. I'm much more of a reader than I am someone that watches TV or anything like that, which is why you won't see a TV shows collection or a movies to watch collection. I'm not really that interested in either of those. There's the odd movie that comes out that I want to see, but pretty much I'm not fussed. I read, and my brain goes everywhere, all over the world, to different galaxies. Yeah, my brain's just there. So this is what I thought would be good, to track what books I did read over the year. And then there's the beginning of January. I'll come back to that in a minute though, because I have got 2 more collections. I've got my budget and sinking funds, and so this is all my outgoings on this little grid here. And over here, I thought it would be much easier on me to have sinking funds where I save up for specific things like birthdays, things for the home like home decor, craft supplies, clothing, all that kind of thing. I thought it it will be much easier on me to have some organisation in my finances. I'm an organised person in a lot of things. My finances, I seem to be all over the place. So that's the page where I'm going to get busy and get into it more, and hopefully know where my money's going and where I can save, you know. And here I just laid out my home into zones: pool and stairs, the bathroom, the kitchen, the lounge, and my bedroom. I didn't like the craft room because every day that I'm in here I tidy everything away after myself. I always wipe down with cleaning wipes, so I really don't need to be told when to do that because it's just done every time. These are my little daily chores, and yeah, that's it for my collections. And then I'll go back to the beginning of January. Oh no, I missed one. I missed a bit, didn't I? Yeah, right, so there's January, and I like having my whole month laid out like that. I'm not a busy person, so there's room just in these little boxes to write the little things that I have got to do and when I've got to do them. And then each month I track my fibromyalgia because I suffer with that badly. So I think it'd be good to track it, and then I can see if the worst or best days relate to anything else going on in my life at that time. And on the opposite page I've got my mood tracker. Yeah, I know it's an empty box, but I've got a light blue there for great, going right down to darkest blue, which is terrible. And because my January theme is snowflakes, and I've dotted some about here and there, I will draw a snowflake each day in whatever colour pen I'm feeling. I was going to draw them all and then just colour them in, and I thought, oh, do you know what, that all sounds like too much like hard work, so I didn't do that. And then my final thing on my month before I go to my weekly layouts is my YouTube planner that I've never done before. I was doing it on scraps of paper here, there and everywhere, and that's no good because sometimes I lose the paper or things like that. So now I've done it like this, and I can just plan out what I want to do and when for the 5 weeks of January, you know, and I can do that every month. And so that is what I've done so far in my bullet journal. So I'm really positive about 2019 because the areas of my life that aren't as organised as I'd like them to be, you know, I've tried to include some things in here that can whip those things into shape. So hopefully that will be what happens, but only time will tell. But please bear with me and watch in the new year, and you can find out as I find out, can't you? So thank you very much for watching. If you liked, please click the like button and subscribe to my channel, and I'll be with you with another video very soon. Thanks for watching. Bye bye. Bye.